Righto, tellyo there champs. Now the Alienware 15-inch laptop is legendary. It's the daddy. Well, it has been the daddy for so many years. This is when we're talking about the thick and chunky ones, the 15 and 17-inch Alienware. They were the GOAT. Now everything's gone thin. And this is Alienware's entry into the thin and light premium gaming laptops. But there's so much competition here. Let's take a look at this Alienware M15 and see if it's worth buying. So the Alienware M15 starts at $1,400 US, around the same amount of pounds, and just over the 2K mark here in Australia. I'll leave links in the description for the latest pricing because they're always changing. Dell are always doing deals. Now the model I have here comes with a 6-core 45-watt i7-9750H CPU. You can also get an i9. And it also comes with an RTX 2070 Max-Q. Now you can get graphics cards all the way from a 1650, 1660 Ti, 2060, full versions of those, RTX 2070 Max-Q and RTX 2080 Max-Q, which you'd expect in a thin and light laptop. And it also sports 16 gigabytes of memory. Now you cannot get 32 gigs at the moment. I've been told this is on the way. You can't upgrade it. And inside there are two M.2 slots, so you can put two SSDs in there. This one here comes with 512 gigabyte SSD, which is perfectly fast, but they can swap out what kind of SSD they put in these. Now, when it comes to design and build quality, the previous Alienwares were legendary. And funny enough, the new design language of this Alienware M15 is called the Legend ID. And I love it. There's two colors, lunar white, dark side of the moon. I love the white one, strip lighting, very unique. Everybody's going to ask you, what is that laptop? So if you like to go incognito, this won't be for everyone. Now it is thin and light, coming in at 19.5 mil thick, and it weighs 2.16 kilos or 4.75 pounds. So it's thin and light. It actually makes a MacBook Pro look big. Footprint wise, it is a bit thicker, but the performance you get in such a thin light package, it's quite amazing, like with any of these premium laptops, to be perfectly honest. On the back you have HDMI 2.0B, 1.4 mini display port, you have Thunderbolt 3, awesome. You also have the Alienware graphics amplifier port, which means you can hook up an eGPU with the Alienware graphics amplifier and get even better performance than, say, a Thunderbolt enclosure. You also get the power jack on the back, and on the left you get Ethernet, USB Type A, combination audio jack, and some more USB Type A's on the right hand side. So it's got all the ports you want. I would have liked to send audio in and out, but no one's doing that these days. You get everything you want, including Thunderbolt 3, and there's manufacturers building gaming laptops without Thunderbolt 3. I don't know why. This has it, and the graphics amplifier port. So I'm going to give them a W there. Now, when it comes to the sound, I was expecting the sound to be a bit better. It's certainly not bad. It's passable, even at the higher volumes. But if you're gaming, you're going to be wearing a headset anyway. And will you be able to hear it over the fans? Well, with this one, actually, you can. Because you can play this in a mode where the fans aren't that loud. And even for a full-on thin and light gaming laptop, when you have it in its full performance mode, it is a fair bit quieter than some of the other ones, like nearly up to 10 decibels. Decent audio, and also the fan noise isn't that bad, and the external heat on the actual device, I never had an issue with that. Now I've already done 3 reviews for this, so if you're watching the short review, I'll leave links in the description. If you're watching a long review, I'll put them at the end of this video. And those reviews are a deep dive into thermals, gaming performance, and content creation performance. So check out those specific videos for a more comprehensive look at those performance metrics. Now the display I have here is a 240Hz display. This one here, it's around 300 nits of brightness and 94% sRGB. And yes, when you game on it and you have the frames high enough, 240 Hz, it's a super connected feeling, awesome gaming. You also have a 60 Hz model on the base models as well. And if you're a content creator or you just like really high detail games, you also have the 4K OLED option, which is an amazing display, although your battery life will suffer a little bit. And talking about battery life, 70 watt hour battery I was getting anywhere from sometimes only 2.5 hours up to 5 hours on one run. So yeah, with just basic use, I think 3.5, 4 hours you're going to get. That's because it's a 240Hz display. If you have the 60Hz model, you'll get better battery life. And with the 4K, I expect probably that's around the same as the 240Hz. So I'd say the battery life is pretty average for a gaming laptop. Of course, if you game, it's going to be just over an hour. Now, when it comes to the keyboard, best keyboard on a gaming laptop without a doubt, and it will be my top 3 keyboards on any laptop ever. Of course, you get the Alien FX, so you can control all the strip lighting, the RGB on the keyboard, and the Alienware logos. Also, the built-in software for overclocking and that. It's very easy to use. It really does have good gaming software. Now, when it comes to trackpad, it's a decent trackpad. I reckon they use something similar to the XPS 13 or 15. I could edit video on it, so that's a good thing. So yeah, the trackpad is decent too. Now the performance, go check out my gaming review or content creation review for more details in this. But to sum it up, in its out-of-the-box configuration, it games and it games hard. Temperature on the GPU is well controlled. They've done a lot of work on the phases and the power delivery of this, which will probably bear more fruit later on as they, refine it. But the GPU is super cool, customer. And in its stock configuration, where it runs to around 47 watts on the CPU, temperatures were never an issue, even playing Battlefield. You could even overclock the GPU, same sort of thing. So out of the box, you get good gaming. It's just going to game all day long, no problem. And of course, depending on your configuration, you're getting great performance. Now go check out my gaming review. I do a little undervolting and stuff like that where I can get some more out of it. I strongly suggest you go look at that. But yeah, it's a gaming laptop and it games well. So to sum up, is this thing worth your money? Is it worth buying this for gaming? I think it's a great gaming device. Thin and light, premium, build quality superb. I love the look of it. You're backed up by Dell support. Keyboard is absolute killer. And it's just a good gaming machine where you just buy it and you just game. Don't have to worry about anything, just do it. There's a lot of competition in this thin and light premium, but I do think this stands out as being unique. There's nothing in the thin and premium gaming segment that is special or unique as the Alienware, maybe with the exception of the Zephyrus. And battery life aside, it's a great just general use laptop. It's really good. Just because of the ergonomics of the keyboard is good. It's just good laptop to use, and I think you're going to love it if you buy it. So yeah, catch you in the next one, guys. Tally ho.